Hi everybody, hopefully you guys can hear me over this. I got my booth running, the fan's going. A friend of mine asked me to do a video on how I do my interiors to make it look like leather. Um, we got the taymia medium blue XF18. I'm going to try to explain how I do it. Basically, I'm just doing some pipette to keep my bottles clean. Um, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to two-tone some of this interior. And this is just the economy thinner. And I'll eventually be flocking this interior too, so what we're going to do, I'm going to fire up the compressor. And hopefully it's in the camera. Sorry I'm not talking much, I'm trying to make sure I get everything. There's the steering wheel. And I'm only running maybe, my compressor only goes up to 25 psi. So by the time you run the regulator and 10 foot of hose, I only get maybe 18 psi out of it. And I'm running a old Thomas compressor. You see, I'm not running, I only filled my cup half full, and I still have plenty of paint in there. These guys that think you gotta run 35 psi and flood everything, you don't have to. this interior tub. And what we're eventually end up doing is do a little detail painting with it, and we'll flock it. And when we do the second color, like when we do the second color on the seats, and it'll really stand out real good. I just need a hair, a little more paint. I hope this is really showing up for you guys real good. On the camera, my little screen just, it don't show up real well. And when I put these seats together, I used just a little bit of putty and sanded them real well to hide the seams on them. Sand them pretty good. Now does that look like almost like leather? And you can, to get a different effect, instead of using the economy thinner, you can use alcohol. It gives a total different, not as shiny, it's just a duller leather look to it. Well, I'm going to stop this for right now and let it dry for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to mask it and we'll shoot the other color. So we'll see in a few minutes. Hey everybody, we're back at the booth, and a slight change of plans. Instead of doing the inside of the seats, we're going to do the outsides. And I got everything all masked off, and I got everything mixed up, and I'm doing my signature mixing colors. See, I've got it's all mixed up, and what I went with is medium blue, XF18, and X4 blue. I don't know what the ratios is. I just started mixing stuff till it looked pretty good, and I've got it, the thinner in it, just till it looks good. And on the dash, I decided I'm going to do a two-tone on it. So we're going to start spraying. And what it's going to do, it's just a hair different than the original color. To get that little bit of contrast. See, I'm getting another piece of masking tape for it. I don't know why it's not sticking. And it's just going to be just a little subtle little difference on the seats. Some people won't even notice that at a show or anything. But some people will just really dig the subtle little differences of it. And when you unmask it, it'll just be a subtle little difference on it. And when you look through the windshield, at the dash, at a show or something, it'll really stand out at you. And I forgot to mention, when you mix these paints with the thinner, you can't dump them back into the containers. It'll get funky on you. So you always have to dump them. Make sure you always do that little lip. Some of these kits, that lip always stands out. I'm just making sure I get it all real good. Because it's such a subtle color difference, you don't ain't ghosting on it. Just had to clean my needle off. It's starting to spit a little bit. Kind of feather them drops on a little bit. I don't know if you can see them drops on where it went through. So I'm just trying to feather them out a little bit. And always keep looking at your needle for that reason. See, I got to get a new needle cap. This one's all stretched out because I had a hook in my needle cap, so it's dripping for some little too much. There you have it. I'm going to go through and make sure I got everything fully covered. And then we'll be back in a few minutes with it unmasked. Alright everybody, got it unmasked. Here's the dash. Two-tone. I hope it's showing up on my camera. It's just real light and subtle, same as the interior tub. Don't forget, I'm going to flock it. And then here's the seats. And then here's the steering wheel. And I used the trim black on it. And on the next section, I'll be flocking it, doing the decal on the dash, and doing 5-minute epoxy on the gauges, and detailing out a little bit. So stay tuned, and we'll try to get it done quick, and we'll see how it turns out. So stay tuned, and I'll get on it, but for you guys it'll only be a minute, so stay tuned, and we'll see how it looks. Alright everybody, we got the interior tub all finished up. I just put the column all in, and it's got 5-minute epoxy on it to make glass. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is the two-tone that we did. It's still kind of wet, but there's the interior tub. I did satin black on the armrest, the emergency brake, and the gear shift, but everything else is what we did on the painting. And then I flocked it. I did turquoise and light blue mixed together. So hopefully you guys like this little video. And then I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and then I'm gonna put the windows in, and hopefully I'll get it all finished up tomorrow, and you'll see the results. I just got a couple more things to button up on it. Putting the mirrors on the wing. Uh, Paint the shocks and the headlights and taillights. So it should be finished up tomorrow, if not Saturday. Just depends on how fast I work on it. Um, so hopefully you guys like this little thing on doing the interior to make it look like leather. um, and we'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.